let's sit up in my chair. This deserves some proper explanation. So, the first thing I want to show off, there is a Lazer results screen. It's an interesting one. It's an interesting concept. What do we think? What are we feeling? I'm not exactly a fan. Why are we sticking with the Ack donut? I have no idea, because it's implemented already, I guess. Beats the old one. I say so as well. I think it beats the old one, but it's not great. It's I don't know, it's small, you know? It's like half the size. The stable screen is better because it just gives you everything, and you can have it in a tiny thumbnail and you can see everything you need to see, you know? Whereas this, you have to actually look and see what the max combo, the bonus, accuracy, etc., etc., like. You have to look harder and see what's going on. This is good for if it you stick a postage stamp up the top here and you write down at the bottom like greetings from and the Vulture behodes Flesh God Apocalypse. Give you the option to use the stable end screen. I just think they need to land on a better design. This is another concept, right? This is another concept. It shows the leaderboard over here, where you are in the leaderboard, and who's above you, who's below you, which is cool, actually. You'd never get to see that on stable, but stuff like this is just too small, you know? They should stop trying to fix what isn't broke in stable and leave it the same. You spit in the face of progress when you decide that what you have is perfect enough already. So, yeah, big fan of the leaderboard on the left. It's a good leaderboard. It adds a good addition to the score screen. You wouldn't get that if you were just given stable. More space could be made with a bar. I agree with that. I also feel like thin out the bar on the wheel, have the grade in the middle. I think we can do some changes to this, which is why I'm bringing this up, okay? If we go to a dev server, and I'm going to grab this, I'm going to grab my Discord for now. We go to announcements. There is a thread. New results screen. Public design review. There's a load of interesting thoughts, right? Thoughts. A load of interesting thoughts. Peppy also agrees that the wheel is a little bit too much. But there's loads of interesting changes. There's loads of interesting discussion going on in here already, okay? This isn't a final design, and this is something that you can feedback on. This is something you can go to them and say, I like this, I don't like this. So to give feedback on it, you can look at what is going on. This, I think, is a live design. There are loads of people on this Figma that have made comments, given comments. This is the design board, okay? This is it. How do you zoom in again? Control? Yes. Control, drag around. Have a look at what people are saying. Look at how many comments there are. Like, this is free to give feedback on. Flight's note. Keep in mind I'm still not confident with the design, but require your help and input to move forward. Less about the look and window dressing, but more on features. Result screen itself. Please include a rough solution suggestion for each piece of feedback. Also humbly request for everyone to be kind and civil. There we go. Naturally, we all want the design to be functional and fun. There will be more revisions after we get the first round of feedback. This is an interesting... That's after scrolling, right? So you see all of the interesting stuff. Which would be like scrolling in stable to see performance point gaining, etc., etc. That's component design for the basic stats, which to me is too small. But then you can throw a comment on here. I think it's such a good way of getting feedback from the community, having it an open forum, right? Because a lot of people are gonna like this. In fact, I like this. I actively appreciate this, but my feedback is the bar could be smaller to give more space here, or it could be ditched altogether and just have a link. Can you link it? It's linked in the dev server, in the Osu official dev server, which, by the way, is a dev server and is not a community server, so don't take any, like, chatting in there. It's all for help and dev stuff. In announcements, in a recent announcement, there's a thread. You go to the thread, and it's the opening post of the thread. You click the link. You open the Figma. You can scroll around, see what people are saying, see what the notes are on the design.